Hey, visual communications classes. Today we are going to work on finishing our biography. I'm going to do a little tutorial for you so you can stop and pause and watch and follow in case the written directions aren't working for you. The first thing you are going to do is you're going to go up to your menu bar up here, File, Go, and Applications. All right, you're going to open Photoshop, wait for it to load. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is we need to create a new file, File, New, and then the dimensions that you need are the width, 11 inches, height, 8.5, 300 resolution pixels per inches, and then the background is white. So we're going to go ahead and create that. All right, next step, we're going to File, Place Embedded, and I'm going to put my portrait in. And I'm using my school picture because I didn't go out in the hall with you guys and make a portrait. But I remember while holding the shift button down, I'm going to drag and pull these corners, okay? And then when I'm done, I feel like that's a good size. I'm going to hit place. All right. Now I'm going to go up here to the marquee tool and you can hold control and right click and you can get a rectangle. There's different options up here. I'm going to use the elliptical marquee because I want to make an oval out of my picture. You don't have to, you can leave it square if you want, but maybe try and explore some different options. Okay, so shift that around just a little bit. Okay, so now I want to cut that out. How do I do that? So I'm going to go right down here to this little icon, the square or the rectangle, and I'm going to add a layer mask and it's going to cut that away. Now I think it looks a little unfinished, so I'm going to add some effects. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go out here and click, and I want to add a stroke, which is a border around the picture. And so this is the color. I think I'm going to go with this color, but if I wanted to change it, I could click here and click on color and choose different options. Okay, you could click white, all kinds of different stuff, anything you want, but I'm going to stay with the crimson. Click OK and OK. All right, so now next I need to place my background picture. So File, Place Embedded. Okay, and I'm going to go down and find my background picture. All right, and we are going to go holding Shift again. I'm going to drag this picture to the size of the document, holding Shift the entire time so it doesn't distort the picture. Okay, covers the whole thing. I'm happy. I'm going to place it. Uh-oh, but now I can't see my portrait. So I'm just going to go over here and drag this one below my portrait. And there it is. Okay. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a box for my text. And I'm going to remember the questions you asked. We're going to end up putting those right up here. So I don't want this box to be black because I'm going to do something with it. I want it to be white. And then close that one. I'm going to go down here to my rectangle box. Oops, cancel. Where did it go? I'm going to go down here and I'm going right here where it says fill opacity. I'm going to change it. I'm going to lessen it so you can still see the box, but you can see the background through it. Okay, and then I think I'm going to put a stroke around this one too, just like my portrait, so it looks a little fancy. All right, so now I think I just want to move this guy over a little bit was a little too close. If you want to move something, you just go right up here to the Move tool and click on your object and you can move it around. Okay? And then after you create your background for your text, you're going to get your Type tool and you're going to make an, oh, we don't want it to be 72 inches. We want it to be more like maybe 16. And we'll go down a little bit. And I can't, oh, definitely not white. Let's try a crimson color. Okay. And you're going to say my copy and paste the answers to your biography questions right in here. Okay? And then the last part of this project is one more text box down here. You can do this any way you want. And I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to go to 60. And I want this, I'm going to change the color. I want it to be crimson. And I'm going to type my name. You guys can use any font you like. And then I'm going to go over here to my layer where my name layer is. And I'm going to double click out here. And I want to give my name a stroke. But not that one. That's too thick. Nope. Well, we can change it. How about if we change it? We don't want the stroke to be that big, and we don't want it to be that color. We want it to be gray. No, it didn't work. Technical difficulty. We don't want that stroke. Cancel. Okay, let's try it again. Click here. I want to add a stroke. And we want to change the color. And we want it to be gray. And maybe a little bit. There we go. We don't want those strokes on there. Okay. There. And you can try all the different effects that you want to. If you have any questions, let me know. When you're done, you need to File, Save As, and then you need to come down here to the Format type and save it as a JPEG, because when you submit it to use your first and last name as your save as, when you submit it to Schoology, it has to be saved as a JPEG. Okay? And that is all for our tutorial today.